This is a video about the book The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. This is a book filled with ancient financial wisdom from 4,000 years ago, from the ancient Babylonian times. So in this video I'll provide an overview of the entire book, setting the stage for my upcoming detailed videos for specific topics within the book. So first I'm going to give a quick history of Babylon as it starts in the book. So Babylon was an ancient city that was known for its wealth and splendour. Like, it was back then, it was the richest place in the world. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't located in like some lush area. It was actually right next to the Euphrates River, and it was pretty deserted and there was no water other than the river. It had very limited natural resources, and the very clever people that ended up building the whole Babylon area was like really good engineers and architects, and they ended up building the earliest and greatest engineering achievement in history, resulting in abundant crops. So they pretty much got the water from the Euphrates River and redirected it into what became Babylon, and then they could obviously grow crops. Babylon was ruled by wise and just kings who focused more on development than on conquest. They didn't go around battling everyone and taking over land. They was fully focused on their area, trying to gain wisdom, learn the point of life and all of that. They maintained stability, allowing Babylon to flourish and accumulate wealth. Eventually, Babylon was abandoned and became a heap of ruins because they got attacked after all these like events came into one anyway, and Babylon was weak and all that. They ended up getting attacked, they lost. These people took over Babylon, whoever won, and then they couldn't actually like hold it and keep it good because the people that had built the whole place knew how to hold it, and so it ended up being abandoned and just left. Archaeologists then discovered its remains, uncovering the city's impressive history. Babylon is one of the oldest known civilizations, dating back over 8,000 years. The Babylonians were pioneers in various fields such as engineering, astronomy, mathematics, finance and writing. They developed an advanced irrigation system and a drainage system to reclaim swamplands. Babylon was known for its grand walls, temples and palaces. The walls were considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This wall was like absolutely massive when they built it. It was like huge, and no one could ever like scale it or attack it or even try because it was just so hard to like get past. The Babylonians used clay tablets for writing, preserving their wisdom and daily transactions. They were skilled artisans creating beautiful jewellery and metal tools. Babylon fell to Cyrus the Great in 539 BCE without a fight after the Babylonians' army was defeated in battle. After its fall, Babylon gradually declined and was eventually abandoned. Despite its fall, Babylon's contributions to civilization remain significant. Its wisdom and achievements continue to be recognised and studied. So that's the history, and then, as I said, this is just going to be a summary, and then future videos are going to be on specific points. So I'm just going to scrape over the top of everything, and then obviously subscribe so you see the specific videos, because otherwise it'd be one massive video and there's no point in that when I can just split it into specific topics. So the main themes and structure of the book uses parables to teach valuable lessons. So it'll talk about a story to teach, like I said, a specific lesson. Parables often feature human characters and are designed to teach lessons through their experiences and actions. These stories set in ancient Babylon cover essential principles of wealth building, the 5 laws of gold and various personal finance topics. Let's briefly touch on the main principles first. So here's a summary of, this is another main part of the book, but again I'm just going to touch over it. Summary of the 7 principles of wealth. So one of them was, start thy purse to fattening. Save at least 10% of your earnings to start building your wealth. Control thy expenditures. Live within your means by identifying and avoiding unnecessary expenses. Make thy gold multiply. Invest your savings wisely to generate additional income. Guard thy treasures from loss. Protect your investments by seeking advice from knowledgeable individuals and avoiding high-risk schemes. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Ensure a future income. Plan for the future by creating a steady stream of income for your later years through sound investments. Increase thy ability to earn. Continuously improve your skills and knowledge to enhance your earning potential. So again, I'll remind you, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on, because one of the next videos will be on the 7 principles of wealth, or in other words, the 7 cures for a lean purse. The next bit I'm going to touch on is the 5 laws of gold. The Richest Man in Babylon offers invaluable financial lessons that are just as relevant today as they were in ancient times. By understanding and applying these principles, we can all work towards financial prosperity. So again, make sure to watch for the next upcoming videos, because one of them will be on the 5 laws of gold. And this is really just to tell you what's coming and also to just give you an overview of the book. So that's the history. That's kind of what I'm going to touch on. I'm also going to touch on... So, I'll go over the whole thing. The 7 principles of wealth, or the 7 cures for a lean purse. The 5 laws of gold. The 5 tablets, which is like ancient wisdom that was found on the tablets and then like by archaeologists like years later. A video on how good luck plays a role, but it's really just a story about luck. And then just overall stories from the books. There's really good ones on different things like wealth and the journey to wealth and riches and keeping riches and investing, and really interesting stories. So it's a short one for today, but I didn't need it to be that long. I just wanted to give you an overview and then say what's coming. So like I said, subscribe and turn notifications on for the next upcoming videos, because there's actually really good parts in this book. Like, it's a small little book, but it's got like really cool stories and actually really good wisdom. Like, for people that don't know anything about finance or investing or wealth, it's really good. I read it and there was things that I was like, yeah, I've heard of that. But very good for beginners, I guess. And there's also things that you'll read and you'll think, oh yeah, and it kind of reminds you things that are quite good. So anyway, if you got this far, thank you for watching. If the next video on the Richest Man in Babylon book is out, then that will be on screen. But if that's not on screen, you obviously got this far, so you're interested in wealth creation, you should watch one of my other videos that I made on a guide to wealth from the wisdom of Naval Ravikant. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.